Imagine this, you're lost in the Carpathian Mountains at midnight. The pines close around you like silent sentinels. A woman's voice drifts through the dark, sweet, impossible, pulling you deeper. Your heart races. You step closer, and then a thunderous laugh explodes from the trees. A giant, hairy figure blocks your path, blue eyes blazing like mountain stars. "Dance with me, traveler," he roars with a wild grin. "Refuse and the Mavkas will drag you into the void. But dance, and you just might live to see the sun rise." This is the ancient legend of Chugaister, the dance against the Mavka. Nestled like a jagged crown across Eastern Europe, the Carpathian Mountains are more than rock and forest. They are a living realm of mist, shadow, and stories older than any written page. For centuries, the Hutzul people have whispered around their hearths about spirits that walk these wild ridges, guardians, tricksters, and things that wear beauty like a deadly mask. The air here feels heavy with forgotten magic. One wrong turn off the trail, and the trees themselves seem to watch you. And in that watchful silence lives the strangest protector of them all. They call him Chugaister. He is no ghostly wraith or snarling beast. The Chugaister is a cheerful giant of the deep woods, taller than any man, covered head to toe in thick, moss-like hair, with piercing blue eyes that sparkle with almost boyish mischief even in the blackest night. He moves like wind made flesh, laughing louder than thunder rolling down the peaks. Shepherds and hunters have spoken of him for generations, swearing he appears beside lonely campfires, clapping his enormous hands and demanding the one thing no one expects: a dance. Most travelers think he's mad. They try to refuse. They back away. But the Chugaister never takes no for an answer. He grabs your hand, spins you into a whirlwind of stomping feet and flying leaves, and the dance begins, wild, relentless, shoes shredding against the roots until the soles are gone. You whirl until your lungs burn and your legs scream. Many believe it's nothing more than a forest spirit's cruel game. They are wrong. Because the Chugaister dances for one reason alone: to save your life from the Mavkas. The Mavkas are the sirens of the Carpathian wilds. They look like the most beautiful women you will ever see, flowing golden hair braided with fresh flowers and vines, skin pale as moonlight on snow, lips curved in smiles that promise warmth and love. Their voices are honey poured over starlight. Lost wanderers hear them singing through the branches. "Come closer, my love, I've been waiting for you." And like moths to flame, men follow. Hearts pounding, minds clouded, they step off the safe path into the shadows. But the beauty is a lie. Beneath those flowing dresses, the Mavkas hide a terrible secret. Their backs are hollow, nothing but rough bark and empty darkness. They are not living women at all, but restless spirits of those who died tragically in these woods. Once they have you in their arms, the tickling begins, fingers dancing across your ribs, your neck, your sides, until you laugh yourself to death, gasping and helpless while they drain every drop of life from your body. Or they simply lead you over cliffs with a final, loving kiss. Countless shepherds, hunters, and hikers have vanished in these mountains, their bodies never found. The Mavkas always collect their due. Until Chugaister arrives. Legend tells of a young shepherd named Petro who learned the truth the hard way. It was late autumn. His flock had scattered in a sudden storm, and night swallowed the forest before he could find them. Cold, exhausted, he built a small fire and tried to rest. Then the song began, soft, irresistible, wrapping around his soul like warm silk. Petro rose as if in a dream and followed the voice deeper into the pines. In a moonlit clearing he saw her, the Mavka. She stood glowing, arms open, flowers blooming impossibly in her hair. Her eyes held the promise of everything he had ever wanted. He took one step, then another, her cold fingers already reaching for him. A roar of laughter shattered everything. "Not tonight, little death," boomed the Chugaister as he burst from the trees like a living storm. His massive frame towered over them, blue eyes flashing with protective fire. The Mavka's beautiful face twisted into something monstrous, claws sprouting, mouth stretching into a silent scream. She lunged. But the giant was faster. He seized Petro's hand and spun him into the wildest dance the forest had ever seen. "Dance, boy, dance like the mountains themselves are watching." Their feet pounded the earth. Leaves swirled into a cyclone around them. The rhythm was frantic, joyful, unstoppable, stomping, leaping, whirling so fast that Petro's boots began to tear apart at the seams. The Mavka circled them like a hungry wolf, shrieking curses that made the trees shudder. She reached out again and again, trying to break the spinning wall of motion, but every time her claws met only empty air and the Chugaister's booming laugh. The dance grew fiercer. Petro's legs burned. Sweat stung his eyes. The night itself seemed to press in, branches creaking like old bones, wind howling like lost souls, distant wolves answering the Mavka's screams. Shadows twisted unnaturally at the edge of the clearing, and the air turned ice cold, thick with the scent of damp earth and something far worse. Yet the Chugaister never slowed. He cheered Petro on with every spin. Faster! Laugh with me! Dawn is coming! His cheerful energy turning fear into fire. Around and around they whirled, the giant's hairy arms shielding the boy while his very movement seemed to burn away the darkness. The Mavka's song turned to desperate howls. Her hollow back flashed in the moonlight, revealing the void that waited for anyone foolish enough to stop dancing. Hours blurred together in that supernatural ballet. Petro's heart hammered against his ribs. Exhaustion clawed at him. But every time he faltered, the Chugaister pulled him back into the rhythm, protecting him with nothing more than joy and motion. Then the first pale light of sunrise touched the treetops. The Mavka screamed one final time, high, piercing, terrible, and dissolved into mist. The clearing fell silent except for the heavy breathing of a young shepherd and the soft chuckle of his unlikely savior. Chugaister released Petro's hand, clapped him on the shoulder hard enough to stagger him, and grinned wide. "Good dancing, friend. Keep your feet on the safe paths next time." Then he vanished back into the trees, leaving only swirling leaves and the echo of laughter. Petro staggered home at dawn, boots in tatters, heart forever changed. He lived to tell the tale, and the story spread like wildfire through every mountain village. Because that is the deeper truth hidden inside this strange legend. The Chugaister is no trickster. He is the silent guardian of anyone foolish enough to wander the Carpathian wilds after dark. In a land where beauty can kill you, he reminds us that sometimes the weirdest, loudest, most unexpected things are exactly what keep us alive. The dance isn't madness. It's mercy. It's protection wrapped in wild joy. And even today, long after the old Hutzel storytellers have gone, hikers swear they still hear it. Deep in the mist-shrouded valleys, when the moon is full and the trails grow quiet, some claim they catch the distant thump of feet, the swirl of leaves, and a booming laugh that echoes between the pines. They freeze on the path, hearts racing, wondering if they should run or start dancing. So the next time you find yourself in the Carpathians, remember, if a giant with blue eyes steps out of the dark and offers you his hand, don't refuse. Just dance. If this tale of mystery and ancient mountain magic sent a chill down your spine, smash that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss another forgotten legend from the world's wildest places. Drop a comment below. Have you ever heard strange music or laughter in the woods? And tell me, what Carpathian myth should we explore next? Stay curious, stay safe, and whatever you do, keep dancing.